Welcome back to the Swamp.
Episode 17, baby!
Episode 17.
Welcome back. Thanks for joining us. Guys,
Thank you. Yeah.
who are you?
Thank you. Noah Thompson.
Susie Coutier. I'm Olivia.
And I'm Pete.
Welcome back. Thanks for joining us. We have Susie in studio yet again. Jeff is still on vacation in Florida, but he will definitely, hopefully, be back for our next episode that we'll tape next Tuesday. So can't wait to see our good pal Jeff. It feels like it's been an eternity.
Too long,
Jeff.
indeed. We miss him. We miss the Jeffster.
Yeah, we miss the camaraderie, But Susie, you've done an amazing job filling in. Thank you for being here.
Appreciate
with us.
it.
I love doing this with you guys.
We love having you. Thank you.
Big
Hey, Noel. Who's going to be our guest today on the Strivecast here on episode 17?
Lee Kellis.
Lee Kellis. And where does she work? What does she run?
The Holy Donut.
The Holy Donut.
So that should be a good one. Everyone loves donuts.
Absolutely. Are you excited to talk to her, Susie?
you bet you.
Yeah, we're going to find out all about what it was like to start her own business here in Portland and Maine and talk about, being a business owner. Maybe she can inspire us to start our own.
And make a donuts out of potatoes.
Yeah, it's really exciting. Out of Maine potatoes.
That's right.
The big.
Or
When are they gonna?
he is a big potato.
I am a baked potato.
Yes.
I never thought I'd say this, but I can't wait for Jeff to come back.
What about if she stopped making sugar donuts?
All right, here we
Okay, we are moving right along.
Noel, you want to talk about what exciting event we have coming up in March?
Strive Rocks Dance Marathon.
That's right. Strive Rocks weekend. Strive Rocks all day and Strive Rocks all night. You want to tell us about part of that?
Yep. Petting zoos in the afternoon.
You love the petting
You
zoo.
love
All
the
day.
petting zoo.
Strive Rocks all day. We'll have a petting zoo.
With
Pony Express Farm will be coming down to share their petting zoo with us.
Miss
Shout out.
Maine.
And sometimes Miss Maine comes.
Not confirmed for March, but
Not-
we are working on it.
Mm-hmm.
And
Lots of inflatables,
Get a
laser tag, all sorts of
escape
exciting
room.
events.
we didn't do a laser tag before.
We do during the day.
Oh, daytime, not night.
That's right. And at night, actually, we do.
How do you fit laser tag in there?
We fit lots of things in there. We have it at the Cross Insurance Arena, so there's plenty of room for fun for everyone. And we hope you'll see you there. You can figure out all the action can be found at striverocks.org. We had our planning committee meeting last night, and a great crowd to make it a fun event for everyone.
Absolutely.
What was that meeting what we had before? But it was you, me, and couple Caleb had a speech.
that was
last year. You guys helped tape the commercial.
Yeah.
Oh,
You guys
yeah.
did voiceovers for a TV ad.
Yeah.
That was fun, right?
Yeah.
Maybe we'll do that again.
Absolutely. So that's exciting. So that's coming up, like Pete said, Saturday, March 16th, overnight into the 17th at the Cross Insurance Arena in Portland. And for more info on the daytime event and the overnight portion, you can visit striverocks.org. Nailed it.
And
Awesome.
that's the third week.
It's the third week in March, right? It's on St. Patrick's Day weekend. So
True that.
check it out. And when we come back, we will chat with our guest, Lee Kellis of the Holy Donut.
We'll be right back.
And we're back, and here is Noel with a little bio for Lee Kellis.
Yep. Lee Kellis is the owner of the Holy Donut, a donut shop that started right here in Portland and has
Gained
gained a national following. Lee is a native
Yep.
of Portland and began making donuts in 2011 in her own kitchen with her special ingredients, Maine potatoes. Lee was looking for donuts that were filled with fresh ingredients. And when she couldn't find what she was looking for, she decided to make them herself. Lee began her adventure in donuts by making 100 donuts a week by herself. And her business continued to grow. In 2012, the first Holy Donut shop opened and was so successful,
yeah.
that they now have 3 locations in the Portland area, employing over 80 people. They make over $2 million a year.
Please welcome
The Strive Lee Kellis.
To the Strive Cast.
welcome, Lee.
Thank you.
Hi, thank you so much.
Why did you decide to start the Holy Donut?
That is a great question, and it's pretty simple. I really love donuts, and about 8 years ago, exactly, I was talking about donuts a lot with a boss that I had in Portland working at a bar, and about how I'm looking for a good donut to satisfy a craving and that I couldn't find one in Portland, and he said, you should start a donut shop. And it seemed like a really radical concept because I really had no baking or business experience, but I was craving donuts, so I decided literally the next day go home and start practicing or finding recipes and practicing making them in my kitchen.
Wow.
Which I did, and I made them quite unsuccessfully for a while. They weren't that great, and but I fumbled through a lot of practicing and making them and eating them and sharing them with people until I found a recipe that I loved, and then I started selling them on a very small scale to a coffee shop in my neighborhood.
Wow.
But it was basically, to answer your question, it was because of a craving that just sparked it. I needed good donuts in my life and couldn't find them.
Yeah, that's amazing, and it's turned into quite a success, so we're all very glad that you had that craving.
Well, thanks.
Susie?
Can you tell us about the early days when you first started out?
Yeah, when you first started out.
Absolutely, yeah. Early days, yep. Is that what you said? The early days?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep, I had a 7-year-old daughter, and I was living in my apartment and making donuts 4 at a time in a pot in my stove, and selling them to Coffee by Design before I got a commercial kitchen quickly, but I just kind of started in my kitchen fumbling through making them with a handheld thermometer and a pot of oil.
Wow. That's amazing.
Is it hard to run your own business?
Is it hard? Yes, actually it is. There's a lot of logistics. It started as just me, and now it's about 80 of us.
Wow.
And it takes about 25 people in each shop on a busy day to make it happen. And they start the night before, and then we have dough makers, we have people in the office, we have HR people. It's become quite an operation just to sell donuts. So yes, it is hard, and there's a lot of logistics, and we try to do it as honestly and as positively as possible. So it's not easy to do things right and put out a good product every single day made by hand, but we do the best we can.
Well, we think that you do a really great job.
Thank you so much.
When
We heard.
we heard that you had always wanted to be a musician, but what got you to teaching to make donuts?
Well, it's donuts pay the bills a lot better than being a musician, for one. as far as I've noticed. But also I love food. I love music and I love food. I think a lot of people have those creative things that go hand in hand. And donuts are just as satisfying. I love to play the piano and sing, but I also love bringing delicious treats to the public. So both are equally as satisfying. So I'm very happy.
That's awesome. Yeah.
We saw that your dad jumped in to help you make donuts. Was it fun working with him?
That's an interesting question. It was amazing. He helped me more than I could possibly express. Like, most people don't help as much as he did. He got up at 6 in the morning every single day. Actually got up at 4
Wow.
for years at the beginning, so that he could show up at 6 a.m. and help me every single day for the first many years. And don't be sad, but he just passed away.
Oh,
And
I hear that.
thank you. He was an angel, and I am forever indebted in gratitude for his help to get me started with this, that has been able to supply good jobs to a lot of people and have fun doing it. So I give all the praise to my dad. Yes.
Wow. That's
Well, we're sorry for your loss.
yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Thank you. Thank you. But, he was my donut angel, and I speak of him in pure happiness.
Yeah.
So thank you.
Yeah.
When did you decide to open a second and a third location?
Yeah, so the first one was opened about 7 years ago now, and then a year and a half later, we kind of just took the plunge and opened up the one on Exchange Street, which may have been a little quick, a year and a half in, and we made a lot of mistakes, I'll be honest, but it went really, really well, and it turns out that it's a very successful shop for us. So we're grateful, and Exchange has been awesome. And then 3 years later, we opened the one in Scarborough with the drive-through, and that was also a big deal to tackle that beast. That was an old Tim Hortons.
Oh wow. I didn't know that.
So now, yep, there's 3, and the one with the drive-through is the biggest. And but they're all a little funky. They're all different in their own way, and they're like my 3 children. I love them all.
Awesome.
I was just at the one at Exchange Street this morning getting some donuts so we can prepare.
Awesome.
All right,
Thank you.
So of course.
We know that you pay your staff to volunteer places like Strive. Why do you think that is important?
That's my favorite question. I feel that donuts are great, but more importantly, being good human beings is more important. And I think people more than ever need to connect with each other and help each other, be good to each other. And so once we've determined that we are a profitable business, I said I want to take extra money and do good in the world and give our employees extra time off when they lend a helping hand to other people, which makes me feel great, and I hope it makes them feel great.
Yeah, absolutely. It certainly does.
Susie?
If
You didn't?
want the Holy Donut, what do you think your job will be?
Oh my goodness, that's a funny one, and it's only funny because I can't even imagine. Strangely enough, I feel like donuts are kind of my mission in life, and it's not because of an actual donut, it's because of what it provides the community, which is, I think, an old world nostalgic feeling of just happiness, and I think donut shops are a happy place to be, and I wanted to create that. So I think, I'm not sure what else I think the answer is nothing.
Yeah.
I think I'd find a rich husband.
Good answer.
Which I haven't found yet.
On your way.
What is your favorite kind of Holy Donut?
Do you have a favorite flavor?
Oh, of course the sea salt chocolate like everybody else, but I also like the sweet potato ginger, so those are my 2 faves.
Ooh.
That's my favorite too.
Is it really the ginger one?
Oh,
Nice. Those are really good ones.
Nice.
Um,
Good taste.
Yeah. So those are all the kind of formal questions that we have. And then we're going to move into our lightning round, which we have a tiny little theme song for. Are you guys ready to do the lightning round theme song?
Should I be nervous?
Yeah, no.
No.
They're good ones.
Quick and
All right,
painless.
ready? Okay, Noel, Susie.
Time for
It's
the
lightning round.
Lightning
Lightning round.
All right. And Susie, I think you're going to kick off with the first lightning round question. Ready?
Chocolate frosting or chocolate glaze?
Chocolate frosting.
Or what was the second one?
Chocolate frosting or chocolate glazed?
Ooh, chocolate glazed.
Chocolate glaze, that's a good one.
Minty girl.
How many cups of coffee do you have per day?
Oh, me personally,
Yeah.
or that we sell?
No, do you have?
1.
Ooh, good answer.
I'm a little strict with coffee.
Yeah, it's good to be.
Beach or mountains?
Beach or mountains?
Beach, 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 all day long.
You're up.
Potato donut or mashed potato?
Oh, mashed potato.
Ooh. Susie?
You're up, Suze, this one?
Favorite city in U.S.?
What's your favorite city in the U.S.?
Oh, well, I love Portland, Maine, and I came back from San Francisco to live here, and I love San Francisco, but I'm going to say Portland, Maine.
Nice.
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 We all agree.
Yes.
Yeah, me too.
What's
Good question.
your favorite day of the week?
Ooh, interesting. They're really no different at this point in my life because weekends are really busy at the shop, but lightning round, Friday.
Good answer.
Who's was your first celebrity crush?
First celebrity crush.
Oh God, I'm embarrassed. I think I liked Tom Cruise as a teenager, but now it makes no sense.
Well, he was quite handsome back in the day. You're up.
PT? No?
Portland in the winter or Portland in the summer?
Summer, 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 summer. I actually hate winter, but here we are.
Yeah. Think of it.
What is your favorite breakfast spot other than Holy Donut?
Favorite breakfast spot?
Other than
Yeah.
Other
yours.
than
Oh,
Holy Donut.
I go to Tandem a lot. I go to Tandem Coffee, and I like their lattes.
Yeah, they do have very good lattes. That's true.
Yes. And I like their scones. So that would be my answer.
Nice.
Great.
I love it there.
Nice.
Hike a mountain or
Skydive.
skydive?
Oh, Lord. Hike a mountain.
Yeah. Susie, you got the last one.
If you could go anywhere in the world, where would you go?
Well, here's a cool answer. I'm going in 2 weeks to the place I've always wanted to go, which is New Zealand. So
Oh,
there
awesome.
it is.
Gosh,
That's awesome.
That's so exciting.
That
How
is
long will you be
sick.
there for?
I'm going to 3 weeks. I'm taking my 15-year-old daughter and my 18-year-old niece on a trip to New Zealand and Bali.
Wow, that sounds great.
Wow.
A dream vacation.
Yeah.
That's so
I'm
exciting.
Southern Hemisphere, so we get a little sunshine in February.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Great thinking. Well, that is all the written questions that we have. But guys, before we let Lee go, do you have any questions for her?
Not really.
You okay? Suze, anything you want to ask?
No.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much, Lee. We really appreciate you calling in.
Thank
Well,
you.
you guys are really fun. Thank you so much. That was great, and good luck and have an awesome day.
Thank you. you
Thanks so
too.
much.
Thanks for calling.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
The Swab Test is brought to you by
No ad here.
Your ad here.
Ka-ching!
Ka-ching. Pete?
That's right. Your ad could go here. We are still looking for some sponsors to sponsor the Strivecast, particularly as we make our transition onto not only all of our podcast platforms, but also the radio. We have a potential to be advertising and running the Strivecast on a local radio station, and we'd love to talk to you about it. So if you're interested, give us a call or send us an email at strivecast@pslstrive.org. Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thanks, Susie.
You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome.
All right, it is time for the
Question of the week.
question of the week. All right.
Question of the week.
Thanks, Pete. It's time for the question of the week. So, we are going to kind of keep it in the donut breakfasty family. Question of the week this week is, what is everybody's favorite thing to have for breakfast? Susie, would you like to start?
Of course.
What is your favorite thing to have for breakfast?
Donut.
Donut's good.
Morning.
You don't have a donut every morning, do you?
Yes, I do.
I'll bet you
I
don't.
think you're maybe telling a fib.
I am not.
Noel, how about you?
Noel?
I like eggs and toast or sometimes flapjacks.
Ooh,
Flapjacks. Nice.
Pancakes.
Yeah, that sounds awesome. Where's your favorite place to get pancakes?
I don't know.
Make them at home?
Sometimes.
Nice.
Yeah.
High up.
IHOP? Yeah.
Can't go wrong.
Yeah. Pete, what about you?
I
be
would
good.
love corned beef hash,
Yeah.
but probably more of a hard-boiled egg and some water these days. Guy and a guy.
Nice.
How about you?
Healthy.
It sounds like it was me.
It's a nice dinner.
It's me. Sorry about
Sounds
that.
like you just had breakfast, Susie.
That just came up.
Blooper reel.
All right.
Thanks for asking, Pete. My favorite.
Sorry about
Olivia,
that.
what about your favorite breakfast?
Thanks for asking, Pete. My favorite breakfast is I love a good bagel. But I
With
also,
cream cheese.
yeah, with cream cheese, but also like Noel, if I go to a restaurant, I'll get eggs and bacon and stuff like that. So
Who wouldn't?
delicious, love it.
You ride my brain.
You ride my brain.
Oh, I read your brain.
Yeah, and
Gotcha.
and sometimes I do is egg, cheese,
Ooh,
bacon,
Whoa.
wrap.
Nice.
ooh, nice. A
Wrap.
breakfast sandwich.
Yep.
Wrap.
Delicious.
That's great.
Getting hungry.
All right. Well, now we're gonna go break for lunch. This has
Yeah.
been the question. Oh, excuse me. This has been the,
The question of the week. La 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 la.
and we will be right back. All right, we are back, and it is time for
Words of wisdom.
sing the song,
Hit a theme,
please.
please.
Words of wisdom. La 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 la. Words of wisdom.
Words,
Words
of
of wisdom.
wisdom.
Thank you.
La 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 lee.
La 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 lee. So,
All right.
La,
Oh.
you.
I'm sorry. Apparently screwed up the theme. My fault.
So this week's Words of Wisdom, we're taking some inspiration from our guest, Lee Kellis, who started her own business. We would like to hear, Noel and Susie, do you guys have some advice about starting your own business? What's your words of wisdom about that?
You had some good ones while we were off
Say about
the
the customer.
air.
Oh, the customer is always
The
right.
customer is always right.
That's a
good advice.
big,
Yes, it
important one.
does.
And Susie, how about you? Do you have words of wisdom about starting a business?
Yes, I do.
What's that?
If, would you please, let me do it.
I'm so sorry. Yep.
If you were doing your, I don't remember.
I think it was something that you said something about working hard and doing something else hard.
Welcome to,
This drives fast.
Episode 17, almost in the book.
no, not that.
I think you said something. Work hard.
Work hard and be nice.
Work hard and be nice.
Awesome.
Good rules to live by for
Absolutely.
anyone.
I think we incorporate all of those here at Strive, don't you?
We try. We try. Work hard, be nice.
Customer's always right.
There you go.
And
There you have it.
customers always be truthful.
Ooh, good one. We do that at Strive too.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right, well, those are our words of wisdom for the week, and we will be right back. All right, it is time to wrap.
Wrap it up. Wrap it up.
Wrap it up. Time to wrap up
Wrap it
episode
up.
17.
How do you think this one went, you guys?
Good.
Good.
That was great.
This was a really fun one, I thought.
Learned a lot about Holy Donut and the
Absolutely.
donut making process.
Yeah. Thanks so much to our guests.
Eating.
Yes, and eating, of course.
Learned about all your favorite breakfast foods. So thanks for sharing that.
And healthy foods,
Yeah,
too.
absolutely. We're all trying to be healthy in 2019.
Yeah.
So
And we're not because
speak for yourself, kid.
we just ate
Ate some Holy Donuts.
Holy Donuts.
Pete didn't have any, though. Let's all be clear. Pete is doing a great job with his healthy eating 2019. Going back to our New Year's resolutions. that
Really,
we've talked
really
about.
wanted all of the
Yeah.
Holy Donuts, but I did
They're
not.
Very good. So thanks so much to our guest, Lee Kellis, for coming on the Strivecast. We really appreciate it. We learned a lot, and we are looking forward
You
to our...
should call us.
Yes.
Yeah, that was great that she just called us.
Yes, and we're looking forward to our next couple guests that we're going to be having on the Strivecast. We got a lot of exciting guests coming up. You want to talk about our guests?
Sure. We have John Jennings, the city manager from the city of Portland, coming up. As soon as the government shutdown is over, if it's not by the time this airs, Susan Collins will be coming on. She's going to come in studio with us, hopefully sometime in February. We also have representatives from Disability Rights Maine that are going to join us to talk about disability issues facing our state, as well as the team from the Q Morning Show. So that'll be a fun one. Lori Vornis and the gang will be coming in to chat with us.
Yeah.
All of them.
Yeah, isn't that fun? So we're looking forward to all of that, and then we have even more coming towards the end of February and into March. So can't wait to tell you all about those guests too.
We also got...
Anna Kendricks.
We're efforting to get Anna Kendricks. She still has not responded. But,
DJ from Florida.
and DJ from Full House.
Correct.
We did also get some listener mail this week.
We did.
We had an email from Pam in
South
South Portland,
Portland.
a faithful listener to the Strivecast,
Shout out to Pam.
who asked and suggested that we reach out to someone from the Animal Refuge League or another animal adoption agency
Yeah.
to talk about
Wow.
how to go about adopting pets.
Yeah.
So we're going to effort to do that as well in the near future. So
Absolutely.
you guys think that would be a good episode?
Yes.
I thought so too.
You
So-
should hop to your now.
So that would be
Hop
good
to
for
it, yeah.
thanks to Pam for
Yeah.
listening and for sending us an email. We
Absolutely.
appreciate it.
Yeah, and if you, as always, if you have any suggestions that you'd like us to try to get on the Strivecast, please send it in an email to strivecast@pslstrive.org. And that's all the time we have for today, guys. You ready to head out?
Please share.
Please share. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We'll see you next time.
All right, bye.